Deep beneath cities, mountains, and even rivers, machines longer than a football field are slowly grinding their way through solid rock, carving out enormous tunnels, sometimes 100 feet underground. And somehow, the ground above doesn't cave in. So how on earth do engineers dig these giant tunnels? Meet one of the most impressive machines ever built. The star of the show is the tunnel boring machine, or TBM. It's essentially a colossal mechanical worm, often longer than a football field. At its very front sits a massive rotating disc called the cutterhead, studded with dozens of incredibly tough cutting wheels designed to grind through earth and even solid rock. As the cutterhead slowly spins and presses forward, those hardened discs crush and chip away the rock face in front of it. It's not fast, often just a few feet per hour, slower than a snail. But it is relentless, working around the clock to gnaw its way deeper and deeper into the ground. But all that crushed rock and dirt, called muck, has to go somewhere. It falls through openings in the cutterhead onto a long conveyor belt that runs the entire length of the machine. The belt carries the debris continuously back out of the tunnel, where it's hauled to the surface. Now for the clever part. Why doesn't the fresh tunnel collapse behind the machine? Because the TBM builds the tunnel wall as it moves. Just behind the cutterhead, a robotic arm lifts curved concrete segments and locks them together into a complete ring, lining the tunnel with a strong, permanent wall, one ring at a time. Those finished rings do double duty. To move forward, the machine grips the wall it just built and fires powerful hydraulic rams, shoving itself ahead against the solid ring behind it. Then it stops, assembles the next ring, and pushes again. Inch by inch, ring by ring, it advances for miles. And these giants are steered with astonishing precision. Using lasers and computers, engineers guide a machine that can't even see where it's going, keeping it perfectly on course. Two TBMs digging toward each other from miles apart can meet in the middle, lined up to within just a couple of inches. Some of the most jaw-dropping tunnels run directly beneath rivers and seas. There, engineers use special pressurized machines that push back against the water and soft mud at the face, sealing out floods. This lets the TBM safely bore right under a riverbed, with traffic and water flowing high above. Today, these machines are quite literally building the future underground. They're carving new train tunnels beneath rivers, digging vast caverns for underground water batteries that store clean energy, and threading metro lines under crowded cities. The largest TBMs stretch over 100 meters long and chew out tens of feet of tunnel every single day. So the next time you ride a train through a tunnel under a river or a mountain, picture the colossal machine that carved it, grinding rock, hauling out the rubble, and building its own walls, all at the same time, deep beneath your feet. It's one of engineering's quiet giants. And if there's a science or tech topic you want explored next, tell me in the comments. Your question could be the next video. If this made you a little more curious about the world, subscribe to the Binary Brew, and I'll see you in the next one.